What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Quarantine day, like, I don't know, 20 something. Literally, I think like day 20 it is. So, anyways, I wanted to come on here today to just work on some fabric sample bundles that I need to put up in my shop. Um, and also to officially announce that the mystery boxes are now going to be included in the 50% off your $50 order. So if you guys have wanted to check out my die cuts, I'll show them later. If you guys wanted to check out my die cuts, I also have, well, basically my die cuts. I have coffee dye paper, I have journal cards, I have botanical images from a book. What else do I have? Oh yeah, the fabric samples that I'm going to be putting together. They're all 50% off as well. So 50% off your $50 order, so you'll end up paying 25. So thank you guys so much for your support on that. And on that note, let's get to some fabric fun. Let me get back to my screen. Okay, cool. So here we are. Who is here? God's Desire for Me. Hey, girl. Hey, and Monique. What's up, girl? So what I do is I sell these fabric samples in that are, the piece of fabric is basically the size of this mat right here, just to make it easy on myself. So that's what I use to measure. And basically all these fabrics here are bed sheets. Some of them might be fabric, but most of them are bed sheet fabric. So of course you could tell I have a lot of bed sheet material, and of this pile of fabric that I have, I actually have a lot more of it in my stash. So I like to have a small, nice sample of fabric to work with, and the rest I can sell off so that I can get more. When this is all over, I'll be able to go shopping. So that's exciting. I always like buying new fabrics. I just don't like having an ever-growing stash. So I like to have a large selection of fabrics, but not too much of the fabric. So that doesn't really work out when it comes to shopping at thrift shops. So here is a piece, and basically I just rip it. I know it's probably unprofessional. I don't know. I find it easier to just rip the fabric to the size. I don't know. Maybe it's, like I said, I don't know. So I'm just going to cut it to this size right here. And I will probably end up with a couple of fabric scrap samples from all this activity. But I'm not sure yet. I can never tell. I can never tell. We'll actually see right here, because this one's a little bit smaller than this. Yep. So I will end up with the scrap right there. Sometimes the fabric is bigger than the size it's supposed to be. Yes, isn't it? Ripping it is definitely easy. Makes it easy. I could use my rotary cutter, and I have it because some of the stashes are like really, really big. So this makes it a little bit easier to do, but this is okay as well. Let's see. So now this piece right here goes to the scrap fabric bundle. So we'll set that aside. So we'll have an ever-growing little stash of that. Let me put this away so I can have that piece right there. So this is one of the pieces that'll go in the fabric sample set. So of course I should post up my link to my shop so you guys can check it out. I'm going to post the link to the mystery boxes. Of course, all of my printables are also 50% off your $50 order. So if you guys are interested in that, there is the link for the mystery boxes. Okay. Let's see. I made it this way. See? Okay, here's another one for the scrap pile here. That's pretty much how I come up with my scraps. That's how I make my scraps. Let's see. Which I actually found like two more bags of scraps from the other day when I was making the video, but there was not enough to make another set or anything like that. What did I do? See, I messed that up. Why did I cut that way? That's weird. Hang on, that'll go there. Okay, so this should be that size. Yep, pretty much approximately, give or take. So in this sample bundle, you get about 10 pieces of fabric. The size will be 17 by 11. What am I doing? I fold it this way. Daisy, get it together. Okay. So this piece got a little weird. Okay. It's actually a little bit bigger because I even put in the borders. So I think it's like 1 inch bigger than what I say. 18 by 12. Thank you. My brain doesn't work sometimes. So yeah, I think that's what I even put on my, how do we get 50% off? You have to have $50 worth of stuff in your cart, and then it just automatically drops the price. Just like automatically. Okay, so here's another scrap piece. All right, the scrap packs might be back after this. I have a lot of fabric to go through. Definitely going to take me longer than an hour, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I'm working on this now. This yellow fabric. This was actually a bed sheet that my mom had in the back. She had it like packed up for I don't know how many years, y'all. So I was like, ooh, give me that. So I washed it and everything. I was like, yes, I could use this because I don't have a lot of like solid patterns. I actually don't. I actually buy so much flower pattern that I kind of like when I find really cute solid patterns like this, you know, like geometric patterns, not floral patterns. I get a little excited because I am a little bit picky with the solid type of deals. Jeanette says North Carolina here. It's 1 a.m. What time is it there? Right now it's 9:15 in the morning. Oh, in the morning? What? No, it's nighttime. 9:15 p.m. 9:15 p.m. Isn't this called like gingham or something? I don't know. This would be the cutest dress, though. Can I pick up outside your door? I am not going near anyone. Yeah, it'll charge you shipping, but I'll just, I'll return that to you. I don't have a way of not charging shipping for the mystery boxes right now. Anyways, I'm charging shipping for the mystery boxes. It's usually like $4 if you don't get too much, but like I said, I'll give that money back to you if you want to come get it. I live in the hood though, so if you're scared of things like that, maybe get it shipped. Just a warning, girl. I live in the hood. Okay, here's another piece for the fabric scrap. Maybe I'll add a couple of those right now to the shop because there are going to be, I'm going to put at least 3 fabric bundles for sale right now because I can tell I'm going to have some ready for sale probably. Let me get the listings. Let me activate that listing because I know I'm going to have some. I can already tell. These 2 fabrics actually would look fabulous together. Look at that. Actually, hey, see this? I have lots of this, so it's not like I'm even like gonna run out because I have plenty of them. Let me see. Where is Mr. Brooks? Yeah, this would be cute with the yellow flowers. Oh, yes, girl. Yes, work. Okay. Where is inactive? I'm going to get at least 3, minimum 3. That's probably more. Okay, I'll put a minimum of 6 back up for sale of the fabric sample, the packs, the scrap packs. Activate. Okay, so we are back live with that. Okay, good. So those are back up for sale, the scrap packs. put a couple of them. Okay. So these are all scraps. Gotta keep that off to the side. Okay, what am I doing? Hang on, I clicked on stuff. 12. I looked at the clock, girl. You're funny. Hey, Rhonda, what's up, girl? How are you doing in your quarantine? How's your quarantine going, girl? I watched your last video and you were like, at least they're not hoarding vodka. I'm like, I was dead. I was like, sorry, I hit my camera. I was dying, Rhonda, when you were like, oh, they're not hoarding vodka. Okay, that was too much. Let me see. Where is it's a little bit too bright. It's too dull in here. Hang on. Oh, wow, that's my face. That's not even the right camera. Hang on. I think. Okay, I brightened it up a little bit. It looked a little too dull for me. Okay. Okay, so here, see this. This was in my backyard, yo. Like, Mom, what are you doing? She was gonna, I think she was gonna try and sell them like in a yard sale. I don't know. I don't know how that yard sale went for my mom. You know what? This fabric and this fabric would also look really cute together. It has little yellow flowers. That would be adorable. That would be so cute, you guys. Okay. Did you like my drink? My Kuda Corona. What? Kuda Corona Corona. Girl, I can't say that tongue twister. What? Let me see. I forgot to post the link for this fabric scrap packs that I just put up for sale. I only put up 6, and that's a conservative number. So you might want to check back and see if they are back for sale tomorrow. I can update the number probably later. But for now, I can conservatively, geez, that's a very long word, say that I will have at least 6 scrap packs from this whole thingamajig that I'm doing. Okay, so that's that's a good size. And I fold it in quarters. This way they fit nicely in an envelope. And I didn't imagine that like these 10 pieces of fabric are actually half a pound, yo. I did not. Fabric is heavy, yo. Okay, well that piece has a little stain on it, so maybe I won't use this piece. Maybe I'll just cut off that part, toss that away. No, this is part of the scrap pack too. It's okay. I have plenty of it, so I'm not crying about it. Okay. That happens with veggie. Like I said, these are all washed and everything, so there's no issue, and I'm very careful because I obviously don't want to see that type of stuff in my journal either. So. Okay. Oh, in the foothills below Boone, Watauga County. Ooh. Okay, so this is good. This is good. I think I have one more piece of this. So basically, I went through all my fabric and I grabbed all of the bundles. Like, I probably have like 3 of these bundles. So I grabbed one of them. I'm kind of like thinning out my collection. It's not really a collection. I work with it. So, oh, this is going to be all scrap pack material right here. I don't know if this is the right size. It's not, so that's okay. Scrap pack, scrap pack. Let me cut this up in a little bit smaller pieces so I can give it a little bit of variety in the scrap packs. And I fold it right off the bat because I normally don't. So right now I'm just like, you know what? I'm in that mood to kind of fold things. I'm that bored. This is the quarantine action of my dreams right here. Things to fold and cut. Okay. I'm saving a bunch of cool fabric I found you. See, I got to make space for new fabric. See? Help me make new space. Okay, so we'll put that. Okay, so next we got to work with this one. See, this I have a lot of. but it's also gorgeous, and I also want to keep it all, but you guys, I can't, you know? I just cannot keep all of it. It's really sad. I might want to save like half of this. Maybe. Yeah, let me cut this in half, and I'm going to cut half of it, and I'll cut up the other half. And then in the next round of sample bundles, this will probably be in there too. But sometimes I get attached to the pattern because it's so pretty. This pattern is adorable right here. I have had a couple people like see the fabrics I have and request that I include a certain one if I can, and sometimes I can. So if you do want to contact me about a like specific flower or specific patterns you want to in your sample pack, I might be able to do it. Otherwise, it's a mystery, y'all. See this? Yeah, see, this would be so cute with this. Gotta do it. I gotta make that happen. Are you selling the fabric? Yes, I am, girl. Yes, I am. You can check out my mystery box section right here. And it is part of that whole thingamajig. Let me see. Shabby Chic fabric samples. Oh yeah, that's a specific one though. The one that I'm selling is this one right here. For $8, you get 10 big pieces of Shabby Chic fabric. Plus shipping. And my whole shop right now is 50% off your $50 order. So you can take advantage of that. Okay. This takes quite a while to rustle up this fabric. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's fun to also be able to see like, oh, this can match with this and this can match with that type of situation. I like that. I mean, just playing with the fabric is fun as well. Shopping for the fabric is fun. Shopping for this fabric is so much fun, which is why I'm like, well, I can't use all this stuff up, and I'm not going to try and pretend that I can. So let me sell 75% of it, and I can keep 25% of fabric, and then I can have all these like different fabrics. You know what I mean? And not feel like a hoarder. Like I just feel like I have a variety. I like that. That is a good feel. Oh, this fabric is so cute. This is one of my favorite ones. I think Irina sent me this one. She's so nice. She is too nice, y'all. Okay, hang on. I might have to cut this whole strip. Might just be easier. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, the whole strip, and it's going to be the right size. And then this will go in the sample scrap pack. Probably not the whole thing. I'll probably cut it up in a couple pieces. So I'm going to try to have a nice selection in scrap packs. Oh my God, it's so cute. Okay. Okay. I always move the mat around. All sorts of ways. You are too cool for school. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Finally, somebody said it besides my mom. I'm just kidding. Rhonda. I can't wait till I go see you and go shopping out in Cali, because Cali has the best. Honestly, like 75% of my stash probably came from California, because they know what's good. They know what's good with fabric out there. Some bed sheets. They always have very cute bed sheets. I always get the cutest ones out there, I swear. And I've even had to turn some down because, you know, my stash is so big and I'm just like, I can't keep adding to it. I watch too much hoarders and now I'm scared to be a hoarder. So I'm always like trying to work through what I have, like always, constantly trying to use up my stash so that I can buy more stuff. I know. I'm so glad I came to see you before all this mess happened. Very glad now that I went out there. Definitely have to go out there again when it's safe. When it's safe. Okay, all these look so beautiful. That only took me 20 minutes. Of course, I'm talking to y'all and everything. Okay, so this piece is not big enough, so it will go in the scrap pack. Again, I'll probably cut it up to be smaller pieces. That goes there. What are you using for camera angles? Oh, camera angles. I have this camera right here, the one that points down. That is on a microphone boom, and that like goes to the ground with an attachment. I have a video on all the stuff that I use for my lives and everything. But to put the whole like everything together, I use Logitech cameras. Both of my cameras are Logitech, and Logitech has a free software to help you put it all together when you go live. Who did I not say hi to? Just Lovely. Hi, Just Lovely. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody, so my bad if I miss you. Jude. Hi, Jude. I don't know where Boo Boo is. I think he might be hanging out with my husband, or he might be... You know what he does lately is my bed has drawers underneath it, and he'll get in the drawers. I don't know why. I always have to keep a drawer open. Otherwise, he will open it and scratch my furniture, so I leave it open. My house is literally like almost catered to my cat. That cat is my little baby boy, so if that's what he wants to do, I'm like, fine. Okay, so this is scrap pack material. That fabric is adorable. I love it so much. I just have too much of it. And I don't know, this is not even big enough. Is it? Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay, it is. Whew. I can get one out of this. And one scrap. One scrap. Okay, and then I have changed up my setup a tiny bit, but not where I have my cameras. So like I said, this one is on a microphone boom with a special attachment for the camera. And then the one that is looking at me is on a microphone boom that's hooked onto my desk in front of me. I really have to get to that video to my studio tour, but Amazon... I don't know where my camera card is coming, probably from China. And so that's why it's taking so long. But, or I don't know, maybe it's a company here in the US and they're closed or something, because they said my camera card was going to take a month to get it. I'm so bummed. I really should have bought my camera card the same day I bought my camera, but I'm just an airhead. So I didn't. Okay. Okay. So, see, this fabric is beautiful, but the little flowers are a little bit too sparse for me. But I do like the idea of like cutting out the little flowers individually. So I will do that probably for a quilt or something. I just ordered an Arkin mount finally. I don't know what that is, girl. I don't know what that is. Sounds fancy. Okay, so there's that one. It's the size of it. Oh, this whole thing really makes my room dusty. Ripping fabric will make your room so dusty, y'all. So like my microphone has like a very fine layer of dust on it. I should really dust that down. I should really dust that down. Happy Maker, hey girl, hey. Rhonda wants to know where everybody lives. So roll call, y'all. Where in the world are ya? Rhonda wants to know. The world wants to know. Let's see here. And it's also very see-through. I like that, but also I don't. but it's such a pretty, delicate fabric. Okay. And this is not one that I have put up in the other past sample packs. This one's new. TM Crafty Creations. Thank you, Daisy. I've ordered one of your bundles. So glad I caught your live. Hey, girl. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it so much. Okay, this right here. Oh, that one. That's not a very good scrap. I don't like when they're uneven. Okay, okay. That's a little bit better of a scrap for me. We'll put that off to the side. Okay, so let's see, what's everybody saying? Oh, girl, they have an overhead mount. That's super cool. Is it like one of those that like screws onto your ceiling? Like it like physically screws onto your ceiling? I think I already said hi to Happy Maker. She says she's in Colorado. Jude says she's in New Zealand. Just Lovely is in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite quotes from RuPaul's Drag Race. There's this one girl and she's from Atlanta, Georgia, and her catchphrase is, oh gosh, why am I drawing a blank on her name? It's, why can I not remember the phrase? It's her name, and then she's like, from Atlanta, Georgia. Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. That's her catchphrase. But I don't know. It's funnier when she says it. Now that I say it out loud, it's really not that funny. Okay. And of course, Monique is in North Vegas. Let's see. So this goes here. Perfect. See, these are such pretty. Oh, thank you, Jude. You're too kind. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't even know how many dollars that is, but thank you. I watched one of my favorite YouTubers, and one time she got like 1,000 of some kind of currency, and then like she did the like math or whatever, and it was like $5. She was kind of like flipping out, like, oh, it's so much money, thank you so much. And then she was like, oh, thank you still, thank you. It was really funny. But thank you so much. See, this piece is beautiful, but it's not, well, it is technically, because I just don't include the borders on some of them. So I'll still include this one. It is the right size. The other ones are a little bit bigger. But this is the right size still. Who is here? Who's here? Cheryl's Crafty World. What's up, girl? I'm getting hot. I'm getting warm. I think it's the long sleeve shirt because it's like 60 degrees, but if it's below 75 degrees, I'm cold. So it's cold for me. I'm just moving this table all sorts of ways, y'all. Trying to get the fabric on here. Trying to work it. Doesn't the icon only show certain amounts? Okay, so I have tipped a lot my favorite YouTubers, and if it's under $5, it doesn't pop up at the top. Like you see how that orange is up there for her. If it's under $5, it doesn't pop up and it's green. And it like goes away really fast. And unless you scroll through it, you can't really see it. So you have to tip when they're already looking at the tips. That's the tip for that. And if they tip more than I don't know how much, it like goes up to the top and they get like a special little like shout out almost at the top. That's how that works. Let's see, Cheryl's. How did I not say hi? It's an exercise pulling fabric. Girl, yes, I feel muscular already. But my arms would be hurting even more if I was using the rotary cutter. Honestly, it would hurt even more. Okay. This is such a delicate little bed sheet. Like, I don't even, this is like, if it doesn't even feel like you have anything on you. But sometimes, I mean, that kind of bed sheet is nice. To have just like a really, really light bed sheet during the summer. I can't do that though because my husband turns on the AC. This is more like open the weather during summer type of bed sheet right here. It's so cute. Very delicate pattern. I love it. I'm going to start using some of my fabric that I have that's really, really light. I'm just going to back it up with some white fabric and make it work because there's some fabric. See, this is not the right size. I'm not going to skimp you guys. So that'll go in the fabric sample scrap pack, which is ever growing right here. So I'm glad I put up 6 for sale. I wasn't sure how many I was going to have, but I know I can have 6 of them. See this one, it's too short over here, so I'm not going to use that. So this will go in the scrap pack. You guys are so nice. Let me go change my shirt because I am hot, so give me a moment. I need a moment. Okay. Every shirt I kept pulling out was long sleeve for some reason. I gotta put all my winter clothes away. It is not winter time no more. Not in Las Vegas anyways. It's getting up to 75 degrees lately. Okay. So cut that. Could probably do this more efficiently, but I like to fold each one, and if I don't do it right away, it's gonna get wrinkly. I try and keep my fabric nice and folded up because I really don't like wrinkles and I don't like ironing. So don't look in my linen closet though because it's not as neat. Okay, did I miss anybody? Jane, hey Jane, what's up, girl? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Is everybody here? Can everybody see me? Guys, so exciting. I'm trying to clear out my inventory, start fresh, start making new stuff. So that's why the sale, y'all. I'm also going to be putting together some different little kits because I have so many little golden books. I highly doubt I'm going to get through all of them. So some of them will have little golden books included, and some of them will just be the embellishments. And I think I might get together like a whole like set of probably like book page samples because I have so many book pages that I will literally never get through. I'll just include this whole thing. This will work. Okay. Now we're moving on to a different fabric. Yay. This fabric is so pretty. It's really like very light and like washed out, you guys. It's really cute. Really shabby chic. I love it. So I need a giant craft party so we can meet up again. Right? We should. We need to do something, girl. We need to. Let's see. Let's start cutting. I'm gonna get some fabric bundles together. I was like, now is the time to do this. Now is the time to get this done. This is also a fabric that I've never included in my fabric bundles. Also, if you've ordered fabric bundles in the past, you can send me a message and tell me that you want one of the newer ones, because the newer ones have some new fabrics that were not in the old ones. Not that the old ones were all new or all the same. They're all different. So those are also, you might see some fabrics that I did not show here tonight in your set, but they're all just as shabby chic. Dude, how many packs do I have? I think I put up for sale 25 because I should be able to get out 25 of these. I highly doubt they've sold out in the last 20 minutes. I don't think that's the case. I only have 2 orders, so I doubt they sold out. So yeah, I should have about 25. The thing is that shipping this type of thing out to anywhere in Europe is like $15 to $20. So it's like it's kind of hard to do that. Let me see what's everybody saying. Yeah, I should have about 25 sets. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is too small. So scrap pack is your destiny. So I don't know why I called it sir, but I don't know. I have no explanation. I think I have one more set of these to cut up too. So let's start working on this one. I love this. So pretty. I have so much of it. I can spare a lot. So here we go. Trying to clear out some space so I can go shopping. If I go to thrift shops now, like the first place I go to is bed sheets. First thing I do, because they have the best fabric. But if you can, when you can, especially if you're like a new sewer, if you're new to sewing, you get so much fabric to play around with, and you can have different, fabric samples from bed sheets, and then obviously you can sell the rest. And it's just fun because, like I said, when I first started sewing, I would buy actual fabric, from Joann's, from their like sale rack or whatever, because girl, I'm always buying stuff on sale. I'm always buying from that. Oh, still expensive actually. Till I discovered bed sheets and how fabulous they are and how much fabric you get and how much fun they are. They have such pretty designs that you would never see at Joann's. Or maybe I'm just saying that. I don't know. Daisy, I had so much fun using all your digis. I cut images into my last. Yes, I saw that. They are beautiful. Your journal was so cute. I loved it. Like that would be lovely, but I just don't have it. Okay, so far, see, these are all pieces that are all ready to go. I love it. Let me post the link for you guys again if you guys are interested in the Shabby Chic fabric bundle. I gotta like read that off because I can't remember. Put that here where you explain the 50% off. Okay, cool. So once you have 50 water, yes I do. My goodness, I need some water. I've been collecting vintage sheets and pillowcases for about 10 years now. As a matter of fact, I'm using some of them for masks. Yes. My only issue is, okay, so I saw some videos and they were like, oh, you should really use cotton. And I was like, none of these bed sheets in my stash have a label anymore. I always cut off the label off all the bed sheets because I don't care. So I ended up making bed sheets from a cotton fleece bed sheet that I had in my actual linen closet. It's a king size fleece bed sheet, and I was so happy because it had a cotton label on it, so I could make sure that it was cotton. But I guess you can make the masks out of anything. But I just hadn't understood that you shouldn't make it out of cotton. But then I guess, it's a last minute resort, so you can use it for whatever. Oh, this is one of the bed sheets that I bought a while ago. But I think I just had it in a bag outside. Literally, I just had it in a bag outside. Like, that's how bad my hoarding, my hoarding was. I got mad at my mom for doing it, but here I am. I'm doing the same thing now. Okay, so let me cut this because this is going to be a little bit of trouble because it's so much of it. So let me cut this right here. I made this a little bit longer, so when I cut this, it'll be good. Will be a good size. Okay. There we go. So we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so this bed sheet is so pretty. I was so happy with it. It is a little thin. So this is when I might have to put like a layer of white fabric behind it to make it a little bit thicker. But this was so beautiful. I had to have it. I had to have this fabric. It was so beautiful. It's just everything you could ever want in a bed sheet. My mom is making masks from her stash of fabrics. I wish I could. Okay, so the pattern that I used was from So Much More in Store, I guess. She has her little label on there. If this was a die cut, if this was a die from Sizzix, I could crank this out. This is not a very hard shape to make a die out of. But if they made a die out of this, I could definitely make more. But I physically, my hands hurt after I make like 3 of them. So I really can't, as much as I would like to, I cannot help with that regard. But if they had a die cut, if they had a die that shape, girl, I would be cranking them out. It would not be hard at all. And it's just a damn shame. Let's see. Dorothy says, woohoo, I just took advantage of your 50% off sale. I may not be done yet, though. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you for your support. Let me put that aside. That'll be for the scrap pack. I might have more than 6. Like I said, I'm being conservative with the estimated number of scrap packs that I put up for sale. They're very popular. But I also, I have to make the scraps first. So this is a good way to make scraps. So here's one right here. This one is superior. I can't wait to. This will work with anything, you guys. This one, can you imagine this with this on the inside? Like that combo right there. Like, give it to me. I saw this fabric and I was like, I have to have that. Again, I don't buy a lot of pattern bed sheets. I really have an addiction to floral. So when I buy pattern, like it has to be like, I'm so picky about it. So I really have to love it. I really, really have to love it. And this was just so beautiful. And like I said, if you guys want to contact me and say, hey, I want like this specific fabric, in my scrap pack, I could probably, or in my sample bundle, I could probably get that together because like I said, I have so much more of this. This is definitely not the last bit of this fabric that I have. So I can accommodate some requests if you do have them. I don't make custom sample bundles, but if you are just, a few people, I don't want it to be like a crazy thing. Because again, they're not custom, they are just sample packs. But I can accommodate some requests. I'm afraid to go back until I put the ones I got before away. Okay, so we'll cut that right there. This is so cute. Just, I love it. I'm telling you, I get so excited. Like I used to get made fun of when I used to have a job. Like my coworkers would be like, you're so excited about like the smallest things. And I'm like, well, Well, you know, just sometimes the thing is good. Like these bed sheets. So my friend came to pick up those masks I made for her and her husband. And then I made one for my husband too, and he used it today when we went out to the store. I just figured fleece is like a little bit thicker than, you know, just regular fabric. So I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but in my head, I'm like, I think that's better. I don't know. So that's why I decided to only make them out of the fleece fabric that I had, which I don't have money. I don't have much of it. I really wish they made that shape into a die, then I could crank them out. Robin. Hey, Robin. Hey, girl. Hey. Let's see what sizes. This is not going to work. So this is for the scrap pack. We'll cut that up into pieces, or I'll hoard it. I'm not sure. This is the type of piece I might just keep. But I'll put it off to the side anyways. Let's see what other fabrics we have. This fabric might be a little bit harder to cut, like ripping it. This fabric. This is Betsy Johnson bed sheets. So these are designer bed sheets. Excuse me. Yes. Excuse me. Yes. And I found them at the thrift shop. I actually have another set of Betsy Johnson bed sheets that Irina was kind enough to send me. It's a whole sheet, so it's so much of it. I don't think my colors are right on my screen because it's like a neon pink, very bright neon pink. They almost look peach on camera, but it's a very neon pink, and it has little skulls in it. It's so cute. I love Betsy Johnson. Anything Betsy Johnson is like, give it to me. Scrap pack material. Scrap pack. Scrap pack. Okay. So now that we made it a more manageable size, you know what? This one's tough. This one's really tough. Hang on. I'm going to have to cut this, like actually cut it. Because this one almost like shreds when I try and cut it, when I try and rip it apart. It shreds. Okay. Okay. So this will be for the scrap pack. And now I will have to cut these out with the rotary cutter. The fabric, it's just so cute. But also this fabric is like, honestly, like it's gotta be like 1% fabric and like 99% plastic, because this does not feel like cotton at all. It does not feel like cotton. It feels like curtains. But it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, but probably highly flammable. It is gorgeous. And be careful with it with your iron, because this, like I said, that's how I found out. It's like, that's how I figure. Not how I found out. That's how I figure it must be mostly plastic, because when I ironed it, it like it shriveled and shrank. And I'm like, oh, that is not cotton. I was very much convinced that it was not cotton at that point. But it's just so pretty still. Anything Betsy Johnson. I just don't want it to be flammable. That's all I ask. This is probably the only Betsy Johnson I can afford is secondhand bed sheets. But I love her. I love her style. I'm very inspired by her fabric combinations and everything. Just got my sample pack. I'm using some of the fabrics to make masks. My hubby is a nurse at Deborah Heart and Lung Hospital in New Jersey. Guys, it's really not a good situation. I know. That's what I tried to tell my mom. You know what I mean? Like this, I tried to explain to her, like, the scariest part about this is that if you get it, if you get sick because you're not listening to me and staying inside and keeping away from your friends and your family, if you don't listen to me, if you get it, there's gonna be no space for you in the hospital. Like, do you understand that? Like, you're gonna go to the hospital and like they might not be able to have a bed for you. Like, I don't know if you understand that. I had to struggle with my mom. I struggled a little bit, trying to get her to understand that this is serious. This is not a joke, y'all. So thank you so much for your husband's work, because it is crazy. And she thought I was like overreacting, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm not. Like, I'm really just reacting. I'm not overreacting. Because she had a friend, she has a friend, right? It's her friend. But her friend, they converted their garage into like an apartment. And so her friend lives there. And it's not that bad here in Nevada yet. They're bracing for the worst. That's what I just saw on the news. We have about like 1,500 cases, I think. 1,500 cases, I think 50 deaths. But her friend, like I went over to my mom's house after not leaving my house for about a week. I left my house to go see her because, and I didn't even get close to her. She was out of this one herb that she uses to keep her bronchitis from going bad. So I was like, no, she needs it, and I'm the only one that's going to be able to go get it for her. So I went to go get it for her, and I saw her friend there, and I'm like, what is your friend doing here? Like, this is not the time to be hanging out with your friend. And I was freaking out because her friend works at Amazon, and it's like, that's scary. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. That's people are getting sick from Amazon. You know what I mean? Like, all the time you hear the stories about how they're sick. These Amazon workers are sick. And it's like, mom, like, right now is not the time to be hanging out with your friend. Like, I know she's your friend. It's awesome. Whatever. But, like, this is just not the time. Like, please don't hang around with your friend. And then I call her a couple days later, and I'm like, I hope you're not hanging around with your friend anymore. And she's like, oh, no. She's like, but I watch her kid. I'm like, that's the same thing. I'm like, that's the same thing. I literally flipped out. At that point, I did flip out. Because I'm like, you're not listening to me. And I feel like I'm really upset that you're not listening to me. You guys, it's tough. It's tough. And I told her, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I hope your mom listens to you more than you listen to me. That's what I told her. Because she's always telling me about how her mom doesn't listen. And I tell her, I'm like, oh, yeah, I know all about that, Mom. I know all about that. Like, yeah, I totally understand you. This is another one of the bed sheets. This is the Betsy Johnson. It says Betsy on it, too. It's really cute. But this one's also, like, I swear, 99% plastic. And so I have to cut it with the rotary. Like, I have to. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. I thought I had this. Okay, fine, whatever. Now I had it to say, oh, it's a whole square. Okay. Hang on, y'all. I'm trying to make this work. It's a little bit, this one's a little bit harder because I can't rip it. So I'm like struggling here. I'm struggling to try and get it cut. I might just pick another fabric to do live and I'll work on this off camera. Okay, so let's see. How am I going to cut this? Okay. Why is this seeming impossible? Hang on. What am I doing? I think I was talking and I got off my game. So give me one moment. Let me just cut this here. Because I'm not understanding why it's not working. Scrap pack here. Yeah, we're going to have definitely a nice scrap packs coming. I put up 6 for sale. If they sell out, check tomorrow because I am going to be updating it. It's just what I thought I could get out of this whole stash here. Let me work with a different fabric. This is just too much work right now. Okay, so here is this one. This one looks highly, like it's almost the same color as this one. So sometimes I mistake this one for this one, but this one is different. This one has its own little pattern and it's special in its own way, you know? Let's see. I'm confusing myself on how to cut this sometimes. This needs to be on a lazy Susan to be turning around and stuff. Let's see. I don't know why they censored you, girl. I don't know why they censored you. There, yeah, there's some COVID-idiots here. Friends that want to come over, and I'm like, what? Exactly. Like, no, girl, this is not the time to be hanging out. Don't do it. Wait a couple months. Like, the work that we're doing is already showing progress, you know. So let's keep it up, y'all. Let's just craft some more. Let's just stay home. Let's just stay home, y'all. Okay. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. So pretty. It's, like I said, very shabby chic. All these fabrics are like really shabby chic, really like whitewashed, but like in the perfect way. And that's a threat. I grab these scissors and I'm the godfather all of a sudden. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me or I'll cry. That's a threat. Okay. So let's get this fabric. And I've made journals from this one and it's really pretty. And sometimes I look at the scraps and I'm like, no, I want to keep them. But like, honestly, I have so many unfinished of those scrap quilts that I need to finish that I can't even think about like starting from little bits because I already have them like almost half finished, 75% finished. You go, it's pretty. So beautiful. So beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Let's see. That one's too small. So this will go in the scrap pack. I'll get this cut up into smaller pieces. And that'll go in those packs. You guys. Let me see. What am I doing? Oh, this one's beautiful. But this one is like the fitted sheets. So this might be hard to cut up evenly anyways, because it has like a weird seam on it. This one is a mess. This is a hot mess right here because this is like the corner. Okay, got it opened. I got to a piece where I might be able to use it. Hang on. And then I got stopped. So the fitted sheets make for weird pieces like this. Like this whole thing. But they'll go in the scrap pack, so that's fine. And then you have to find wherever it's like flattest. Because some pieces are just very, very curved. I'm going to take off the elastic. I don't want to, but I have to go out tomorrow to get motion sickness medicine for this vertigo. Oh, I know. It's like so nerve-wracking being out and about. If I have to leave the house, I mean, my husband's been kind enough to kind of do anything that has to do with leaving the house. He's like, I don't want you to leave the house. I'm like, okay, cool. So he's been the one going out when the few times that we have gone out to get things. It's very nerve-wracking. And some people out there acting like nothing's happening, being all close to me, like, what are you doing? Get away from me. Like he was telling me he went to PetSmart because my cat was out of food. My cat was out of food, so he went to PetSmart and he was like talking about this guy that like came up to him, like stood right next to him. It's like he wasn't wearing no gloves, he wasn't wearing no mask. It's scary right now. It's not fun. Let's see. My Michaels and Joann's are totally closed. Yeah, no curbside. Yes. The shops are closed. I heard in some states they're not, though. I keep hearing about. Well, I haven't gone on Facebook lately. I can't deal with Facebook right now. It's too many conspiracy theories posts that I'm just like, I can't handle it. Like, I really can't. I can't handle it. So I've just stayed off of Facebook. Okay. So this fabric is so pretty, you guys. I freaking love it so much. Let me drop the link one more time to the Shabby Chic fabric sample. But actually, let me drop the link to all my mystery boxes. Unless I just... Okay, yeah, here's the mystery boxes. Everything in my shop is 50% off your $50 order. Still no toilet paper time, girl. I don't even want to talk about that because that's another one of my insecurities right now. That's another one of my insecurities. I saw this. Okay, so I saw this news article. Well, not a news article. It was all like on TV, like a news story, I should say. News story. And they did an investigation on where is all the toilet paper. Like a legit journalist was like, I need to find out. So it turns out that like they're like, well, you know, toilet paper is actually really bulky and it's not very profitable. And it's true. A big old pack of toilet paper will be $15. I sell a little piece of like a little ephemera pack for $15. That type of storage, like they don't keep a lot of toilet paper like in back storage. You know what I mean? They don't have lots of toilet paper in storage because it would take so much space and it's not worth that much. So they don't have any to spare till they make more. And also, I guess if I don't buy that kind of toilet paper, if you buy the fancy toilet paper, basically it's like virgin. They said it's like virgin fibers. You know what I mean? And compare that to like the toilet paper that you find at the Walmart bathroom, which is recycled. So it turns out that like both industries are completely different. The toilet paper that is supplied to like restaurants and offices and buildings is just sitting there unused. And they're talking about like, well, most people are home right now, so they're using home type of toilet paper. And all that office toilet paper is just sitting there. And those companies that make office toilet paper, that, you know, that kind of toilet paper that you, when you're out and about, they don't have anything to do with the companies that sell toilet paper to Walmart for us to use at home. So those companies that like sell toilet paper to buildings, if they would switch to making regular toilet paper, they would have to buy like all sorts of new equipment and source all sorts of new like materials. It would like these two industries apparently have nothing to do with each other. So there's just a bunch of toilet paper in buildings right now. I'm like, I don't even want to talk about that right now because that's one of my issues right now is sourcing toilet paper, finding toilet paper. You guys, it's really stressful. It's really stressful. I'm laughing, but like inside, like I'm crying about toilet paper. Okay, so here's more scraps for the scrap packs. Okay, it was just like really interesting journalism. I'm like, this is the epitome of journalism right here. This is what the people want to know for reals. Yeah, we could all make recycled paper technically. Technically, everybody has the ability to make recycled paper. I don't know if you can make it soft. I don't know what that technology takes. I saw one about that their machines go 24/7 to make and they can't make it faster. I'm telling you, it's because everybody's home. Like they're talking about, when you go to work, you don't consume all of your home toilet paper at once because you go to work, you use that toilet, you use that toilet paper. But right now, everybody's home. Everybody's home. It's just too funny, guys. Like I said, it's funny, and at the same time, like I'm crying because I need to buy toilet paper. I'm laughing, but on the inside, I'm crying. You guys. Hey, hey, they used to use leaves and newspapers. Yeah. I guess I'll start saving my newspaper as backup. I told my husband, I'm like, we're gonna have to like take a shower after we go to the bathroom. I'm like, we're gonna have to take a shower. I told him not be cutting up my nice bed sheets. Oh my god. Yes, it's actually really stressful, you guys, because you don't want to go out to all these different places because it's not good for you right now, but you have to because I don't know what the statistics are, but I have not been able to find toilet paper the first place to go to in a long time. In a long, long time. Lucky because I have not. I'm trying not to hoard. That's what everybody says. Don't hoard. But of course, stocked up is different from hoarding. And so I just kept buying, regular amounts of toilet paper. The last time my husband went to buy toilet paper was about a week ago. We bought 12 rolls of toilet paper. And we got them at this tiny little Mexican grocery store, corner grocery shop that's here in my hood. And he said that he grabbed 12 and that people in line started making comments about how that's why nobody else could buy toilet paper because some people are buying it all up. And like buying 12 rolls of toilet paper, even when we're not in this situation, is not ridiculous. You could buy a 12 pack of toilet paper. Like buying 12 rolls is not crazy. And they were making comments at him. And so the cashier was like, maybe you should probably only buy like less than that. Maybe you should buy 4. And he's like, no, like I'm trying not to leave my house, you guys. Like I'll buy 8. She was like, I'll buy 8 then, like, and that's all they let us buy was 8. And now I wish I had those 4 other rolls. Oh, I felt so bad for him. I'm like, dang. Why is everybody so mean? Like buying 12 rolls of toilet paper is not hoarding, you guys. It's like really actually just a regular amount of toilet paper to buy. Oh my god, I just noticed the time, you guys. I still have a lot to do though. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, get some. See, this fabric is beautiful. This is not bed sheet. At least I would hope not. This feels more like materials you make curtains out of. But the design on this is just so like out of this world beautiful. We weren't allowed to buy more than 1 pack. Oh my god. I always keep flushable wipes and toilet paper. I don't. I'm not used to this, you guys. I am used to, like, I go to the store and I forget something and then it's like, okay, whatever, I'll go later again. Like I'm telling you, there was a point when I lived back in the trailer park. There was a point where I was literally, like, I could show you the debit card transactions. I was literally going to Walmart every single day. So I am just like not, yes, girl, DM Crafty Creations. Yes, a lot of people are like, there's more people at home. Everybody usually, like for 25% of the day would be somewhere else other than at home. And now everybody's home. So Of course they're using up more toilet paper. It's not that people are hoarding. It's that we're just using it more. Like, and like I said, I laugh, but it's really stressful. It's really freaking stressful. Okay, so what am I doing now? What am I doing? This fabric is so pretty. I love it so much. I love it. It's so beautiful. Okay, I think that's the inside of it. Let me see. I could probably do this for another probably 3 hours, y'all. I don't know how long y'all want to watch me cut up fabric, but I am probably going to be here for another couple of hours. Trying to get these, and then this is not even like getting them together. This is not even like packaging it up. This is a whole process here to get these scrap packs together, you know. But I do. One of the YouTubers I watch, his name is The Wolf Pit, and he eats like he reviews dollar store food. These are my interests, y'all. These are my interests. He reviews dollar store food, and he always says that he does it for us, the people. He's always saying it. I'm doing it for you, the people, so you don't have to. It's one of my favorite catchphrases. I love YouTubers with catchphrases, you guys. It's the best. I think I just love catchphrases in general. Okay, good. I think this is it. I think this cut up 4 of them. Look at that. Wow. I'm so freaking efficient, y'all. So this is one of my favorite fabrics. It is so beautiful. Like I said, it's more like a curtain material. I don't know if Irene sent this to me because I don't think I remember buying it. But I think it's more like a curtain material, but it's so beautiful. So beautiful. The colors on it are so, this fabric is the most prettiest one, I swear. We just found alcohol. Oh gosh. I still have a bottle of it. Rubbing alcohol, I should say. But I'll go to the grocery store, or last time I went to the grocery store was 20 days ago. Literally. That was the last time I went to a grocery store. And the alcohol was packed, like all the beer and everything. I'm like, oh, nobody wants to drink beer right now? That's weird. Okay, but then they wanted to close the liquor stores, and I guess people stocked up. Okay, you guys, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for this little video here. It's 10:30. And I did have 91 for my inks, but I won't touch that now. Girl, that's your special stash. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate your support on my store. Like I said, my whole shop is 50% off your $50 order. So please do take advantage of that. I would really appreciate the support. I am going to be going to the post office on Mondays. So I'm not sure how the whole estimated times work on Etsy, but I am going to the post office only on Mondays. I'm trying to I don't want to go out at all, but of course I have orders to go out. So I'm trying to kind of keep it down to a minimum of going out to the post offices on Monday, you guys. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and thank you guys again so much for your support on my shop. I really do appreciate it. Please do take advantage of that sale. I don't even know when I'm going to end it. Probably when I run out of mystery boxes. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to clear out some inventory so I can get some new stuff out to you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the support and for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys stay safe, stay inside, and craft. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll hang out and do something else, probably more crafty than what I've been doing the past 2 days. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye, everybody.